Hey everybody, it's Keith Gleason, creator of the Mighty Mascots and host of Indie Comics Relay, and I'm here today. We're going to be making some high C Ecto Ghostbusters Ecto cooler, homemade. I found a recipe online and I wanted to try it, and why not video record it, right? So before we get into that, I just wanted to remind you that Mighty Mascots 7, 8, and 9 are on a pre-launch right now on Indiegogo. Sign up now. You'll get an exclusive sticker if you back on day one. We got some great stuff. We got 3 variant covers. I got a Honey Flakes branded eye patch coming. We got a lot of cool stuff. So I can't wait to show you guys this campaign and these issues. It's going to be great. So if you like my previous issues of Mighty Mascots, why not jump in and get an exclusive sticker, just for backing. We are going to only print enough to give to the backers so that sign up. So it's going to be pretty rare. Other thing I wanted to mention too, we got PlasticCityComicCon coming up in less than a month. This cannot wait. We're like one of the last comic book focused shows on the planet. Our entrance fee is $10. It's Saturday, July 16th, 2022 from 10 to 6. Kids 12 and under are free and plenty of free parking. You can purchase tickets on Eventbrite, and we got a ton of great guests. I mean, look at this guest list. It's awesome. And this is going to be a great show. I'm going to be exhausted after this day, but it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. And it's also going to be some really cool comic creators come into this event. So check that out. Okay. All right. So I guess give you guys some setup here. I'm big Ghostbusters fan, always have been. I follow, all the Ghostbusters websites here and there. And I saw one of them had posted a recipe for making your own homemade high C Ecto cooler. So that was a big drink back in the 80s. Some of you guys may not know about it. So High C had made this Ghostbusters drink as a tie-in to the original movie, I believe. And it was a very unique flavor, very like tangerine, I think they said it was. And they made it, it was only around the time of the original Ghostbusters movie. And I think maybe a few years after that. I could be wrong on these facts, but I'm just going from my own memory here. And then back in 2016, when the 2016 Ghostbusters came out, the one of the only good things to come out of that movie was that they re-released Ecto cooler in cans. It was pretty good. I bought some. It didn't quite taste the same. It reminds me of like other things that they try to bring back as a retro, and it just maybe your taste buds have changed, or maybe they tweaked the formula a little bit, but it didn't quite taste what I remembered. So I found this recipe, and I'm like, I held on to it in my head for a couple months, and then I finally found the ingredients to make it. And so I was like, I'm doing it. So I figured I'd turn on the video camera and capture this. So here we go. Let's cut to my cooking segment here. Indie Comics Relay cooking segment. All right. Hey everybody. Here we are today trying to make homemade high C Ghostbusters Ecto cooler. So I saw this online, a couple months ago, and I thought I would like to try. I love the Ecto cooler. I bought a bunch when the Ghostbusters 2016 came out. They had a re-release. Didn't quite taste the same as what I remember. It seemed like it was like a little more, much like modern stuff that they make nowadays. It doesn't taste quite like the Monster cereals is another example of that, where they don't taste quite as good. Like some of the ingredients were missing. But I did some research online, and this seems to be the best formula for making, or the best recipe for making Ecto cooler. So I've got a little Slimer here for inspiration. So you only need 3 items from what I've been told, or what I've read. So this is the major one, the Tampico Citrus Punch, and then also Minute Maid Lemonade, and then green food coloring to give it that green authentic look of Ecto Cooler. This one it probably wouldn't have been my choice. I don't like usually gels. I would rather if it was like a drop form, but and it's neon green, so I'm not sure how it'll turn out, so we'll see. So from what they said, so you want to start with the Tampico first. I'm going to open this up. They say it's 4 parts Tampico and 1 part Minute Maid lemonade. So we're going to do 2 cups of the Tampico first, 2 cups, and then we're going to do another 2 cups. So we'll start with this and fill it up to the 2 cup mark. Then you get your pitcher. I chose a clear one so we can see how it looks after we're done mixing this concoction or formula or whatever if you want to call it. I can't speak today. So, all right. So here's our second of our 4 cups. So there we go. Good old Tampico. I don't think I've ever had this. It's not like a kind that you see in a lot of places, you know. All right, and then I got this smaller one, so we can do the 1 cup of the Minute Maid lemonade. So let me just put the cap on this, move this over. So I'm going to crack the Minute Maid here and pour some in this cup. So this is 1 cup of the Minute Maid. All right, let me close this off. So we're gonna add this. This is like the Indie Comics Relay cooking show. All right, and then they say add a couple drops of food coloring. This is like the weird gel stuff. So I'm gonna just try to add like what I think might be 4 drops. Let's see. That's probably good. We'll see. All right, take our spoon and let's mix it up. Actually, I think we're going to need more of the food coloring. It's not really making the green color here. All right, let's try that. I see it in the bottom there. It's not really mixing well with the Tampico, but it's not. I would think you need the drops.
Let's try a blender.
Want to try a blender?
Yeah, let's try a blender.
Okay. We'll pause this and we'll try a blender. All right. So as you can see, we made a huge mess here. But I'm going to try to get this gel food coloring to dissolve in here by using this smaller blender. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Put this on. There we go. It looks like we just weren't putting enough in, but look at that. We got Ecto Cooler green. All right, got my Pac-Man glass. So let's see how this turned out. I'm hoping it's good. We'll see if it's Ecto Cooler or not. All right, bottoms up. All right, take a look. It's very green, which is what we were after. Tastes good, but it doesn't really taste like Ecto Cooler from what I remember. Maybe it's oh wait, no, getting a little after taste. I think it needs a little more of the citrus, I think, you know, but it does taste good. I don't know if you need to mix them just to have a weird drink, but I think I think it would work. It just needs to be, modified a little bit, the recipe. I think we need more of this and less of this. I don't know, but it tastes pretty good. All right, bottoms up. All right, we are back. So, not a complete success, as you can see from the video. I was gonna I was gonna coin the Ghostbusters. We came, we saw, we met, we failed miserably. Not really. I mean, honestly, it was a tasty drink. Um, didn't quite taste like Ecto Cooler. I think I want to try it again. Maybe, like I said in the video, try tweaking how much of the Tampico I put in versus the lemonade. Because the lemonade seemed to have more of a, a flavor than the Tampico, or more of a dominating flavor. Um, and I didn't like the food coloring we got. I didn't, I'm not familiar. I didn't never use food coloring in my life, so I didn't know there was a difference between gels and drops and all that stuff. So that, I mean, we got the look to almost look like it, so that was kind of nice. But yeah, I'll experiment a little bit, but at this time I'll probably do it without the video cameras. But all right, well, thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys do try this, Google it. You can find the recipe online on some other videos as well. Let me know if you have any success with it, or if you even were that big a fan of Hi-C Ecto Cooler. Like I said, it's a nostalgia thing for me. Now, if we can just get Ghostbusters cereal back, that would be fun. So, but all right, thank you everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Tune in, like I say, every week or every other week, Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern. We do a live stream with comic creators, and we just talk about the business, and then the comic creators usually are promoting something, so we take a look at their campaigns. We ask them all kinds of questions. So we highlight a lot of great indie books on this channel. So definitely tune in if you're around. And if you don't tune in, come back, the following day. It's usually up on the channel and you can watch the broadcast. So yeah, it's going to be great. So check us out, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and share this with anybody you think might like it. All right. And then my final thing is read some comics. All right, everybody. Have a great week, and we will talk to you soon.